Hi, my name's Andy Shuman and I'm a tertiary Franciscan, which means I'm part of the Third Order of the Society of St. Francis. We are a community of Christians, lay and ordained, who have taken vows to follow Christ in a Franciscan-like way. I've been a Franciscan for many years, a closet Franciscan, and joined the order a few years back. And one of the things I was looking for was some focus or intentionality in my spiritual life. I work for the Church of England, but that often just assumes I do that magically. So becoming a Franciscan was part of God's call for me to join a group of like-minded people who had a focus on aspects of prayer and spirituality. And one of the reasons I enjoy being a Franciscan is, of all the various orders, we are a relatively light touch group in terms of the expectations, and although we are very committed, our daily office and our rhythm of prayer is quite a light one. So I value it. It takes a few minutes every day, and one of the joys for me is, as we go through the month, we have a little reading every day of the month related to various Franciscan themes, and it's a chance just to go deeper into stuff. So for me, one of the key parts of being a Franciscan is its focus on humility, and yesterday's reading from the Principles picks up something of that. So let me just read yesterday's reading. On humility, the faults we see in others are the subjects of prayer rather than of criticism. We take care to cast out the beam from our own eye before offering to remove the speck from another's. We are ready to accept the lowest place when asked, and to volunteer to take it. Nevertheless, when asked to undertake work of which we feel unworthy or incapable, we do not shrink from it on the grounds of humility, but confidently attempt it through the power that's made perfect in weakness. So what I've just read out is the reading we have every day on the 24th of the month, and what I like even just about this day's reading is a challenge to think about what humility really looks like, and so often we have a surface view of it, but what it is to be humble when you're asked to do something larger or you feel unworthy of, and times when God takes us beyond our abilities and competencies, but equally too the big strand of Franciscan thought and behaviour is that the willingness to take the very lowest place, the lowest role, to wash feet and to be somebody else's servant and supporter. So every day of the month, a reading just like that to think through, and the joy for me in being part of a community that is praying that together. So I know my local Third Order brothers and sisters will be thinking the same things today, and I can pick up and chat with them about, today's reading really challenged me in a certain way, or here's something I want to take deeper, and what do you think? Knowing that they will have already started to think about it themselves. So the joy for me would be being part of an order, a company of Christians who not just have a rhythm and a rule of life, but a desire to do that together. So it becomes less about my personal walk with Jesus, but actually about us as a group of Christians walking together. And the joy for me too, just as an aside in being a sort of professional Christian who works for the church, is actually the joy of just being a group of Christians, lay and ordained, all together, no differences, no separations, just a group of shared Franciscan Christians together.